Please remain muted at all times. Number 2, if you have any questions, please type it in the chat box and we'll get back to you shortly. Number 3, please note that this webinar is recorded for documentation purposes. Number 4, show us your best work. We'll be taking a group photo at the end of the webinar. Number 5, of course, have fun! By joining our webinar, you agree to SM Stationery and Elmer's Philippines terms in collecting contact information, event photos, and videos. The data and media we are collecting are for registration, documentation, and social media purposes only. For all of our participants, kindly prepare these extra slime art materials. Can you prepare a mixing bowl or 2 microwavable containers and a spatula or spoon for mixing? You can also prepare an optional material of apron, gloves if you are allergic to any of our slime making materials, and alcohol for disinfecting. We are going to have a 10-minute waiting time to let other participants join our webinar. See you in a while!
Let's bond. Let's create something together. Let's declare the kitchen table a safe zone for silliness. Let's officially rename the refrigerator the Museum of Us. Let's remember that when you pull all the artwork out of a folder years from now, it won't matter what you created together, just that you did. Always safe, always washable. Elmer's School Glue.
See. When they make Elmer's glue, they make it out of a very strong factory. I can't rip this off of my paper. That makes the glue really strong. When you put it on there, it stays where you put it.
The other glue, when I glue beads and stuff, it's all messy.
In the hands of a child, the glue matters.
You guys might think it's not stickier than the other kind, but I just think that's just my opinion.
Make sure it's Elmer's no-run school glue. Let's create something together. Let's declare the kitchen table a safe zone for silliness. Let's officially rename the refrigerator the Museum of Us. Let's remember that when you pull all the artwork out of a folder years from now,
It won't matter what you created together, just that you did. Always safe, always washable. Elmer's School Glue.
Wanna make slime? Try it with Elmer's. Pour the Elmer's glue, the glitter glue, the Elmer's magical liquid, and mix everything up. Knead it with your hands. Magic! Your slime is ready.
Ask for Elmer's Slime in your nearest store today.
Best glue is Elmer glue.
Wait, see. When they make Elmer's glue, they make it out of a very strong factory. I can't rip this off of my paper. That makes the glue really strong. When you put it on there, it like stays where you put it.
The other glue, when I glue like beads and stuff, it's all messy.
In the hands of a child, the glue matters.
You guys might think it's not stickier than the other kind, but I just think that. That's just my opinion.
Make sure it's Elmer's no-run school glue.
Your favorite Elmer's glue and other Elmer's products are available at the SM Stationery. You may visit their branches or order through their online stores. We have the SM Stationery online and their official Lazada and Shopee stores. Or you may simply search for Elmer's products on Lazada and Shopee malls. Don't forget to check on the mall icon to make sure you buy the original favorite glue. You may also scan these QR codes on your screens. Once again, may we remind the participants to prepare these extra slime art materials. Kindly have with you a mixing bowl or 2 microwavable containers, a spatula or spoon for mixing. You can also prepare an apron, gloves if you are allergic in any of our slime ingredients, and alcohol to disinfect. Kindly settle down as we're about to Hi everyone! Hello! Welcome to Elmer Slime Art Workshop at the first ever SM Virtual Art Fest 2021. My name is Ate Jill and I will be your host for today's second virtual workshop brought to you by SM Stationery and Elmer's Philippines. Hello to all of our participants. How are you doing? I hope you are all staying safe and healthy at home. By the way, before we start to widen our creativity with Elmer's Glue, we'd just like to familiarize you with our webinar today. So first, we will enable the Zoom chat box during the webinar, so you may send your questions about our workshop or about Elmer's products in the Zoom chat box. So you can see below, and at the below panel, there is a chat icon or the more. You can either press the 2. So if you press the chat icon, the chat box will appear on your right or any part of your screen floating, okay? Or you can press it, the more icon, and select chat to open the chat box. Okay, can our participants chat now? Can you chat, hi Ate Jill? Come on kids. Can you chat, hi Ate Jill? I'm gonna check. Let me see, is anyone chatting? There, hello Jen, hello Michaela. Hi Rosanna and Stacy. I think these are your parents' accounts, so maybe later we will get to know you more to know your real names, okay? Hi everyone, hello. Hi, Daisy. Hello. Okay. So I think you got the chat box now. Now I think I have a little camera on your screens right now. So let's make it bigger. By the way, if you're using your mobile phones or your tablets, you can also click the more and then select chat. Chat, okay? All right. Let's make your view better. So next, you can you sorry. So next, to give you a better view during this workshop, let us set up your Zoom view. As you can see in the upper right corner, there is a view tab, just like here. Can you see? Kindly click it and then choose the swap video and shared screen. Did you make it? It will look like this. This will be your main view now, which is my camera and our PowerPoint. Did you make it? Can I see in the chat box? Oh, hi from Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett. And hi, Jenna. You're here. Okay, did you make your view okay now? Is it better now? Can you chat in the chat box so I'd know? There, thank you, Adam, and thank you, Daisy. Also, if you are using your tablets or mobile phones, just simply click the Elmer's Tech tile, the video tile of Elmer's Tech. Just simply tap this. Can you see it on your screens? Just simply tap this one. Okay, and it will appear like this. All right, I hope you did it. By the way, we have lots of surprises for you later, so you better stay tuned and stay alert. Okay, I hope this is all clear to you. Well, I bet you are all excited now, so let me introduce to you our workshop facilitator. Are you excited? So, she is Teacher Jill or Teacher Julia Carla Dungo Pangilinan, also known as Teacher Jill. She is a magna cum laude graduate at the University of the Philippines, Diliman, under the program BS Family Life and Child Development. She has been teaching in school for 9 years now. Wow! And she's been teaching slime and crafts making for over 4 years. Wow, I bet Teacher Jill is a slime expert. Well, I bet you are all excited. So, let's call on and say hello to Teacher Jill. Hi, Teacher Jill.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Ate Jill.
Hi, Teacher Jill. Teach us new art skills using slime and our favorite glue. See you later, kids.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Elmer's Slime Art Workshop at the first ever SM Virtual Art Fest 2021. Are you excited? I can see familiar names here who joined us yesterday. That's amazing. It is really great to see all of you here virtually via Zoom. And we hope you are all safely participating at home. Thanks to technology, we can still be together to create, build, and learn at home with our favorite glue, even online. Again, let us stay safe and healthy and follow safety protocols even at home, like frequent hand washing and proper hygiene, okay? And since we're at home with our families, let's spend more fun and quality time and lessen the use of our gadgets. Even if you're in front of your tablets or laptops right now, we are going to can create fun and learning activities like slime or craft making at the convenience of our home with our family and our favorite Elmer's glue. Isn't that cool? Okay. But before we proceed to our slime art workshop, let's talk quickly about how Elmer's glue started. Do you know? I think some of you already know. Okay, I'll just do a quick recap about it. Okay, listen carefully. Elmer's was originally from Borden Company, located in the USA. It's a dairy company producing, of course, milk and milk products. They have a mascot named Elsie the cow. Then they discovered a gooey byproduct of milk, which we now know as our glue today. And they decided that what better way to name the glue side of the business than naming it as Elsie's husband. Who is Elsie's husband? You are guessing it right. It's Elmer the bull. The male version of a cow is a bull. So, Elmer is in your glue packaging bottles. And that's how Elmer's glue started. And this is why Elmer is there in your glue packaging bottles today. Can you look at your packaging bottles now? I think you have two with you. There. Can you see clearly Elmer the bull now? It's good to know the story behind this, right? And it's such a great story. Okay, thank you for answering, Gwen and Daisy. I will get to know your names later, okay? Well, I hope you listen carefully because later on, we will have our, what do you think? Yes, a question and answer game. You can get a chance to win an Elmer's loot bag. Ooh, that's exciting. And we're going to have a total of 5 winners throughout the webinar. So make sure you listen to our workshop very well and stay until the end so you have a chance to win, okay? All right. I know you're ready for our workshop and we are all excited. Okay, I'm just wondering, has anyone here already tried making slime or creating slime, just any kind of slime? Can you tell me in the chat box? Me, Gwen, Janet, the accounts of Gwen and Janet, Jenna, Scar. Wow, I think all of you. Oh, Daisy, Jen, also Scarlett, Michaela, Annika, Uy. Oh, so you are not first timers and you know how fun it is to make slime, right? I've been making slime for almost 5 years with Elmer's and it's so fun to make slime every time. It's a really fun and creative experience to create your own Elmer slime from scratch, right? You don't have to buy a already made one, but it's more fun making it. I'm sure all slimers here are very ready. Okay? It's also okay if you are creating your slime for the very first time. That's okay. Here at the Slime Art Workshop, because we're not just creating slime to play with, but we are making slime and turning it into art. I bet this is your first time to do that, and it's going to be really fun. It sounds interesting, right? And I bet you are all excited like me. So let's start and see all our materials. Make sure you have those in front of you, okay? We will need our Elmer Slime Art Workshop Kit, which you bought from SM Stationery. Did you buy it from there? I think one of you will have a different kind of kit, but don't worry because you can use that, the Elmer's glue there for our workshop. Okay, the Elmer Slime Art Workshop Kit includes 2 bottles of Elmer's opaque colored glue in green and blue. Okay, when you say opaque, you cannot see through it, okay? So there. And you will have, of course, an illustration board here. We're going to use the black part of it, okay? An illustration board. And we also shared a printable pattern template at the Elmer's Facebook page. I hope you saw that. But in case you missed it, we will draw the pattern later. This is how it looks like. It's an ocean scene. Okay, that's why we asked you to prepare a pencil and an eraser for our drawing portion. We also posted and asked you to prepare some slime making materials like a mixing bowl or microwavable containers like this. There. An apron, if you want to use an apron just like this, so you can keep the glue from sticking to your clothes. Oh, of course, a spatula or a spoon. Spatula or a spoon for mixing. And then, if you are or you might be allergic to some of our slime making materials, you can also make use of gloves like this and an alcohol or a hand sanitizer to sanitize our hands before and after slime making. Or you can just wash your hands with soap and water. Oh, I think we forgot to mention our very convenient activator today, which is the Elmer's Magical Liquid. That's right. The Elmer's Magical Liquid is my favorite activator of slime because it's very convenient to use. It replaces baking soda and contact lens solution. It's an all-in-one solution for activating our glue into slime. So this is a cool activator for slime making. All right. Okay, so are your materials complete in front of you? Okay, I'm going to give you 10 counts to make sure that they're all set up. All right, ready? Okay, let me count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, Nadine says, yes, she's ready. I hope you got all your materials ready. And before we start, of course, we need some safety reminders. Okay, can you eat slime? I think you know you cannot eat slime. Please do not eat the slime or any of the ingredients we have for the slime because they're not edible. Even though they're not toxic, still, it's not edible, okay? And then always wash your hands before and after playing with the slime and while making before and after making the slime. Also, avoid touching your face while making or playing with the slime. And for children younger than 4 years old, please provide appropriate supervision from adults. All right, because this will be a good bonding activity with your family. Okay, I bet we're all ready for our slime art workshop today. Our slime art workshop will be divided into 3 parts. All right, and our first part is, let's wait for it. There, we're going to draw the base because this will be our template for the slime art. Don't worry, you will get to making the slime later on, okay? So can you see there? Part 1 is drawing the base. So get your pencils and illustration boards ready. Also your template so you can easily copy it. Or if you want to draw it by yourself, you don't need the template anymore. Okay. I'm going to read the steps first in the slide and then I'm going to show it to you using the top camera that I have. Okay? For those of you who have printed the pattern posted on the Elmer's Philippines Facebook page, you can use it as a guide for our first step. All right. So first step, choose a simple design or multiple shapes with big spaces to fill in. Examples include big circles or waves and rainbows. This is to make it easy for us when using the slime and filling it later on. We have selected the ocean theme pattern with a big starfish and corals because it's summertime. Even if we cannot go to the beach, we can recreate the scene, right? Okay, so let me zoom in my camera so that you can see it well. Okay, let's try to zoom it. And then we're gonna draw. Can it be zoomed now? Okay. Let's see if that's a good view. Can you see my view better? Okay, maybe a little bit more zoom. Okay, that's fine. All right. So we're going to draw the ocean scene. We're going to transfer it here. Okay. Get your pencil and on the black portion of your illustration board, we're going to draw. Okay. Can you flash the step 2 first? So that you know how to draw it. Okay. Using the template, we're going to draw the template we did in step 1. Okay. Draw one curved line as your seafloor. I'll show it to you later, huh? There you go. Draw the seafloor using curved lines. And then draw more curved lines above, allowing some space between each so that you can put slime on it, okay? And then we're going to draw some corals, small ones and big corals. Try tracing with your 3 fingers, this one, if you want to trace something else. Okay, so we'll start with the seafloor and the corals first. All right, let me show you those steps. All right, let's start with the curved lines for the seafloor. Can be like that, some waves. And then we can draw more curved lines above. It can be 2 or just 1. It depends on how you want it to look like. And maybe 3. Make sure there's enough space for you to fill in. Okay, are you done with the seafloor or the waves? That one is easy. You can draw it like on a straight line, or you can draw it diagonally. Okay, there. So if you're done with the curved lines, we're going to draw some corals. Just like what I said a while ago, you can try placing 3 fingers here, like that, so it can be your corals, and you can trace it. Only if you want, but you can also draw your own corals on the side. There, so we have 1 coral. Can you see it well? There you go. Okay. And the next part is drawing the big corals. Okay, this can be a bit challenging, but it doesn't have to be necessarily perfect or exactly the same as the template. It can be any kind of coral that you like, because corals appear differently, right? Okay, are you ready? I'm going to start with my big coral. Okay, let me try to get inspiration from the drawing. So we start with a curved line here, and some more, and like that. Then make it curve down a bit more. It can be just any curved lines that you want, okay? This one can be like a letter E or like a thumb. There. See? It's not exactly the same as the template, but it somehow looks like it. This is my own coral, so you can draw your own coral as well. Okay? I'll give you more time to draw it. And while you're drawing it, how about, can I get to know you more? Can you turn on your cameras so I can see if you're following well, and so that we can say hi to everyone, okay? Turn on your cameras, and then one by one, we'll get to know each other. You're going to introduce yourself before showing us your drawing, okay? Tell us your name, your age, and your favorite Elmer's glue. Okay, I'll start. I'm Teacher Jill. I'm 30 years old, and my favorite Elmer's glue is the clear glue. Actually, I have a lot. I also love the Elmer's glue in the dark glue and the glitter glue. I think all of the Elmer's glue, I love them all. Okay, how about you? Let's call you one by one. Let me see who are here. Hold on. I'm going to call your name and unmute yourself, okay? Let's start with Jenna. Oh, Jenna was here yesterday. Hi, Jenna. Can you unmute yourself?
Hi, as you know, Teacher Jill, my name is Jenna, and I'm 8 years old. And still, my favorite type of glue is glitter glue.
Okay, thank you, Jenna. Let's say hello to Jenna. Okay, that's good to know. Can I see your drawing? Can you show me your drawing?
I'm not done yet, but here's what it looks like.
Okay, I bet you're drawing your own coral. That's good. Good job, Jenna. Okay, let's move on to our next participant. You're all like classmates here, okay? This is like our mini class. Let's go to Janina. The username Janina. Okay. There you go. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Troubles and I'm 6 years old and I like the normal blue.
The white one?
I like the blue one.
Oh, the blue one. That's nice. What's your name again?
Troubles.
Troubles. Oh, hi, Troubles. We'll try to rename your Zoom account, Troubles. Okay. All right. You're very young. You're just 6 years old. You're in grade 1.
Turning grade 1.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Can I see your drawing? It's a bit hard to see the drawing because it's dark, right? It's black, but I can see it. Oh, nice. Oh, you drew everything already. Okay. Thank you, Troubles. Nice meeting you. Okay, next we'll have Adam Riley, the account that has Adam Riley there. Hi, is your name Adam? I cannot hear you, darling. I'm trying to read your lips.
Hi, Adam. Can you
Adam
turn on your
is
camera?
One.
Come on.
Again.
Again. You do it again. Closer.
Is your name Adam?
What's your name?
My name's Adam Riley A. Bado, and I'm 5 years old. And
what's your
I
favorite
turn grade 1 in next year.
Oh, cool.
2 months after my birthday is June 7, and my favorite blue is blue.
The blue, Elmer's blue. And your background is at the beach. Oh, I miss the beach. Okay. Can you show me your drawing so far, Adam?
Yes.
Can I see it?
Tadam!
There you go. Yes, I can see it a bit. I think you finished it. Good job, Adam. Adam, I think he's excited to go to
I
grade
don't
1.
have black, so
That's okay. That's fine,
I
darling.
use gold.
Wow, gold. Okay, thank you, Adam. Nice to meet
You're
you.
welcome.
Okay, bye-bye. Just stay there. I'm not saying bye, all right? Okay, next we'll have Janet. Oh, Janet was here yesterday. The account Janet, but her name is Vera, right?
Oh, yes. Vera cannot unmute herself, I think, because her mom is working maybe beside her, Teacher Jill.
Yes. Okay, there. She chatted that she cannot unmute because her mom is beside her and she's working. She's probably working. Yes, Vera. Okay, I'll tell you about Vera. Vera is, let me try to remember, 10 years old? Okay, and her favorite glue is clear glue? Yay, I remember it right. Okay, so there is Vera, and Vera will show us her drawing. Can you show us your drawing so far? There. Oh, you drew everything. All right, thank you, Vera. Okay, next one we have more participants today. Let's call on Michaela Anika.
Hi, Michaela. There are 3 of them. There.
Hi. Can you tell us your name?
Participants. My name is Michaela Anika Biuy, and I like the blue type colors.
The blue color glue. How old are you, Michaela?
6, turning
You are
7.
Oh, you're almost the same age as our other friends here. And who are you with?
Amira, your turn.
Amira.
Hi, Amira. How old are you?
6.
You're also 6. Okay, and what's your favorite Elmer's glue, Amira?
Blue. I mean, blue.
The blue one also?
Yes.
Okay. And who's beside you?
Rada.
Rada Rigoroso.
Oh, hi, Rada.
I am 8 years old, turning 9, and my favorite glue is the Elmer's Magical Liquid.
Oh, that's your favorite Elmer's product. That's nice. Okay, so we have in this screen 3 friends, and their names are Michaela, Amira, and
Rada.
Rada. Okay, I'll try to remember that, huh? Michaela, Amira, Rada. Okay, nice meeting you, girls. Can I see your drawing?
I can't see it.
We cannot see it very clearly, but a little bit of it. Okay, I bet you are doing great. Thank you, girls. Okay, now let's move on to the user account, Daisy Mangahas. Hello there. What's your name?
Hi, Daisy. Can you turn on your mic? There.
Is your name Daisy? Oh, I cannot hear you, darling.
Hear you.
I think it's still on mute.
Daisy, do you have a microphone with you? Or can you use the chat box to tell us your name and age and your favorite Elmer's glue? Can you chat us?
Okay, we're waiting for Daisy. Let's find out if her name is really Daisy.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Daisy's chat, maybe let's move on, Teacher Jill, to our next kid. And we'll go
Okay, we'll get back to you, Daisy, okay? All right. We'll get back to you, darling. Let's call on Gwen first.
Hi, my name is Gwen, and I just turned 11,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm grade 7.
You're in grade 7. And what's your favorite Elmer's glue, Gwen?
My favorite Elmer's glue is the gold glittery one.
Oh, I love that too. It's so nice. Thank you, Gwen. Can you show me your drawing? Did you finish it? Okay, thank you, Gwen. Gwen is 11 years old. Okay. The user account Daisy chatted already, and she said she is Layla Nadine Mangahas, and she is 8 years old, and her favorite Elmer's glue is the glow in the dark glue. Wow. So that's Layla there. Hi, Layla. Okay, we'll get back to you later, Layla. Okay. Now let's move on to who else are here? Jen Martinez. Let's find out if her name is really Jen. Hello. What's your name?
My name is Erin,
Erin.
and I am 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite glue is the glitter glue.
The glitter glue. Okay, thank you, Erin. We renamed your account there, so we know your real name. Thank you, Erin. Can you show me your drawing? There. Oh, there. I can see the coral. Thank you, Erin. All right. Next one is the account Scarlett Manlapan.
Hi there, Scarlett.
Hi.
What's your name?
Introduce yourself.
What's your name?
My name is Scarlett.
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm 4 years old, and
Wow.
it's almost my birthday.
Oh, really? When is your birthday?
Wednesday.
Oh, this Wednesday. Wow. Advance happy birthday, Your name is Scarlett, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Scarlett. You're turning 5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. And what's your favorite Elmer's glue?
Which one?
Which one?
My favorite is green and blue.
The green and blue, the one that you have? You
Yeah.
like both? Okay, that's
And
good.
blue.
Can I see your drawing?
Okay.
Start.
Okay, thank you, Scarlett. I think you're enjoying this. Our birthday girl soon.
Yeah, you wave.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, for bonding with Scarlett.
You're welcome.
Now let's move on to the account Janina. Hello there.
Hi,
Can you
Janina.
unmute?
Can you unmute there?
I'm done.
Oh yeah, you're done. Sorry. Your name is Zanina.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Now, who else do we have? Jenna is finished. Okay. I think we're all done. Did I forget to
I
call?
think everyone already introduced themselves.
Yes, there's Troubles, right? Tama, I said Troubles yun. Finish na. Okay. It was nice to see and meet all of you virtually. This has been fun so far. Okay. I think we're ready for the next step. But before that, can you turn off your cameras first?
So, teacher, I think we don't need to turn off so we can see.
Oh, we will. Oh, right. We're going to try to check how they're going to draw it. So just leave your cameras on. Okay? And we're going to move on to the next step. Just leave your cameras on. Okay, so there. Still under step 2, we're going to move on to drawing we're done with the corals. We're going to move on to drawing the bubbles, the air bubbles, the starfish or the sea star, and some pebbles, okay? Okay, let's finish our drawing. Let's start with the starfish. How do you draw a starfish? We're going to draw a 5-point star. Just like this. You can start with the top part first. Like that. It's like the size of your finger. And then to the side. Another side. There. And then last 2 sides. There you go. We have a sea star. Are you done with your sea stars? Okay, if you're done with it, let's draw the air bubbles, okay, under the sea. So just draw big and small circles under the starfish, near the corals, just like that. You can even draw one there. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to draw the pebbles on the bottom floor of our ocean. It can be any shape because pebbles come in different shapes. So it can be like that. It can be a lot of pebbles. It depends on how you like it, okay? So it can be round. It can be oval shaped. There. So that's it. We're done with our ocean drawing. Are you all done? Okay, can you show it to me? Can you just flash it on the camera? Even if we cannot see it very clearly because it's in black. Okay, but I can see it a little bit. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, Jenna. Who else are showing? Thank you, Michaela, Amira, and Rada. And then, thank you, Vera. Also, who else are showing their drawings? Trouble, and Gwen, and Scarlett. Layla also, and Erin. And Adam, yes, Adam is drawing it in a gold board. That's cool. Okay, so now that we're done with this, those are all very nice. Can we kindly turn off your cameras? Can you turn it off? Because we're gonna move on to this next step. Okay. All right, now that all of your cameras are turned off, let's move on. We're going to set aside our drawn template because we're now ready to proceed to part 2. Okay, let's set this aside. But before we start with the second part, let's have a quick and exciting, I think you're waiting for this, question and answer game. Yay! Are you excited to win prizes from Elmer? I bet you all are. Again, We will have a total of 5 questions with 1 winner per question. Okay? Are you ready? All right, let's see our game mechanics. Okay, I will read the questions that will be flashed on the screen. And the first person who will answer it correctly on the Zoom chat box will be our winner. Again, answer in the Zoom chat box, not by unmuting and saying it. Okay, you have to type it in the chat box. And then I will move on to the next question once there is a confirmed right answer on the chat box. Ate Jill, Ate Sel, and the Elmer's team will help us determine and verify our winners. And to make sure that everyone has a fair chance of winning, an attendee or one participant can only win one. Okay? Get ready to type your answers at the Zoom chat box, all right? The chat box is now open. Let's begin. Question number 1. What is the name of Mr. Elmer's wife?
We now have our first winner, Teacher Jill. It's Layla Nadine.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, Layla Nadine. We have our first winner, and the correct answer is Mrs. Elsie. Elsie the cow. Congratulations to our first winner. Good job, Layla. That was so fast. Okay, so that's one question already. There's more to come later throughout the webinar. So stay attentive and listen carefully throughout our workshop. Okay? We'll have more questions later. But for now, we will proceed to the second part of our workshop. And I bet this is your favorite because this is my favorite part. It's creating the slime. Yay! Do we have slimers here? First time slimers? I think a lot of you have made slime before. Slimers or first time users, I'm sure all of us will enjoy slime making. Ready? Oh, Adam, it's his first time. Oh, that's good because you will learn how to make slime and it will be fun. I think you will make a lot of slime after this, okay? So for step 1, get your materials first. I think you've set aside your drawings. Now we need our containers, of course our glue, our spoon or spatula, and the magical liquid. Okay, first step, we're going to pour 1 bottle of the Elmer's glue in the mixing bowl or in the microwavable container. So we'll get 1 bottle first. I'll use the blue one. Okay, so you pour it all out. Open it using the white cap, not the orange cap. And I'm showing it to you already, huh? Just pour it there. Okay, let's set this aside because we're gonna use this one later. There you go. So just pour it all out. Just squish it. This is a really nice opaque color of blue. You don't need to put food coloring to get the blue color. You can conveniently get this bottle of blue, Elmer's glue, even online. Did you see where you can get it? You can get it from the SM Stationery online stores in Shopee and Lazada. Okay. Okay, so just squish it. Okay, we're pouring it all out. So now that it's almost out, you can turn your other glue upside down so it will be easier to pour it later. Oh, there are still some coming out. Okay, so when it's done, cover it so it won't make a mess and just set it aside. Okay, we're ready for our second step. This is the fun part. We're going to add Elmer's magical liquid slowly, okay? We're not gonna pour the whole bottle. only in small portions, about 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon each time. And then we're going to mix it until the glue becomes slime, until the slime begins to form. Okay, let me repeat that. We're going to put the magical liquid 1 spoon at a time and mix. We're not gonna pour the whole bottle, all right? Okay, slime making really takes time. So you will see that this part will take time in making the slime. Okay, let me show you how to do it. So, get your magical liquid ready and your spoon. So 1 spoon first, then mix. See how much I put? Only 1 spoon. And I'm mixing it. Try to hold your spoons like this, especially later, because it might get a little bit hard to mix, especially when it's forming into slime already. Even if you've just put 1 spoon of Elmer's magical liquid, you will see that the texture changed already, the consistency changed already. So mix it, and then next, you're gonna add some more. Okay, again, our activator today is the Elmer's Magical Liquid. The Elmer's Magical Liquid is the most convenient slime activator there is. It conveniently replaces baking soda and contact lens solution in one liquid solution. Isn't that cool? It is very safe to use and keeps your slime in good consistency. And it's not harmful to your hands. Even after you store your slime for a while, the consistency of your slime will still be good. There are 3 sizes actually for this Elmer's Magical Liquid. Let me pour some more. I'm on my 3rd one. In case you're wondering how much magical liquid you're gonna need for one slime, it will actually depend on the consistency that you would like and the amount of glue that you put. Okay? For this particular glue, maybe you'll put, and actually the size of your teaspoon or tablespoon, you will use about 6 to 8 tablespoons of Elmer's Magical Liquid. Okay, so this size is the 258 ml bottle. It's good for 3 to 4 slimes. Okay, and there's also an 86 ml bottle. It's smaller. It's good for 1 slime. And there's a big bottle, the 946 ml bottle, and it's good for 7 to 10 slimes. All those bottles of Elmer's Magical Liquid are available online. Okay, we'll post the links later, even the QR codes, so you can easily get your hands on the best slime activator there is. So let's just mix. It's called the magical liquid because it will magically turn your glue into slime. Okay, so there, and mix. Again, slime making takes time and patience, okay? But it will all be worth it later. Can we touch this already? I think our slimers would know. Yes, not yet. We cannot touch this yet because it's still gluey and gooey. The consistency you want for you to be able to knead it later and touch it is when it's not touching the walls of the container anymore. Okay, so there, and mix. You will know when we're ready for the next step once the slime is starting to form. Okay, so just be patient and mix. For our younger participants here, I think we have a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. You can ask for help from your guardians, from your parents or titos and titas. You can bond with them and ask help in mixing this, because when it's like this already, it gets a little bit thick and hard. Okay, are you slime making with your families today? I think I heard some of your parents are with you. This is a really great family quality bonding time. Spending time with the family while learning is really great. Do you agree to that? Can you tell me in the chat box if you're doing this with your families? I think we have participants here who are 3 in a frame. Michaela, Amira, and Rada. Are you sisters or cousins? Can you chat it? Can you type it in the chat box? Jenna is doing it with her mom. That's cool. It's a good bonding activity with your parents, right? Can you type it in the chat box so I can read it? I like making slime with my sister. Oh, they are cousins. That's cool. It's nice that you can be with your cousins. I like making slime with my sister and with my students, my preschool students before. And of course, since we cannot do face-to-face classes, you can do it online, virtually, just like this one. You can have slime play dates with your friends. Layla is with her mom. Gwen is doing it alone. I think Gwen is 11-year-old, right? Of course, you can do it by yourself already. But next time you can try to invite your cousins, your family members to make slime with you. Okay, there. This is almost forming. Scarlett is with mom and dad. The grannies are watching. Oh, there. This is a good exercise too for adults. And a stress reliever also. You should try mommies, daddies, and grannies. I'm the only one who likes slime in my family. I get you. Won't touch it because they think it's gooey, but really it's fun and relaxing. This is a good sensory activity for kids. Okay, this is almost done. Can you see it forming? It's almost not touching the walls of my container anymore, but I won't touch it yet because it will just stick on my hand. Okay, so let's put more magical liquid to make sure that it's not gooey and too gooey or gluey anymore. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, can you kindly turn on your cameras now? I want to see your slimes. Are your slimes starting to form? Okay, let me view the camera, all the participants. Can I see that, Arian? Oh, wow. Okay, put a little bit more of the magical liquid. Oh, I miss making slime and doing the workshop face to face and seeing the kids making their slimes, touching their slimes. Can I see your slime, Gwen? Can you raise it up like that? Nice. Okay, just continue to mix and add more activator, add more magical liquid. Adam, can I see yours? Adam is making use of a spatula. Nice one, sweetheart. I think I added too much magical liquid, Jenna said. Can I see it? Jenna? Hold on. I think that's fine. Is it too rubbery? The consistency will get better. Don't worry once you try to knead it in the second part. Okay, who else? Scarlett. Wow, that's good line there. It needs more magical liquid. How about, who else are here? The cousins. Michaela, Amira, and Rada. How are your slimes, girls? Oh, there's another one there. Don't touch it first with your hands until they're ready. Vera's slime is good. I can see she's already kneading it.
Ito po.
Ito po. Opo. Patingin po.
Ito po yung slime.
Sino yung nagsasalita?
Think
Who
it's
was that?
Jenna. It's Jenna.
Jenna, can I see? That's fine. That's okay. Once you need it with your hands later, it will get better. Okay? All right. Chabos, how's your slime? Can I see it? Okay. And then who else? We saw Erin, Adam, Scarlett. When I think it will be easier to knead it if you do not have your gloves on. Because the plastic gloves, the rubber gloves will just stick on the slime. Okay, try to put more magical liquid on it so that it will separate from the rubber gloves. Okay, so who else? We saw all the slimes. Layla, how's your slime? Can I see? Okay, more activator, sweetheart. Okay, once you're done mixing it, add again and then mix. Okay? All right, so don't turn off your cameras. I want to see how you're making it while we're continuing on the next step, okay? Now that our slimes are starting to form, we're going to take the slime out of the bowl and knead it until it reaches our desired consistency. Add more of the Elmer's magical liquid if it's still too gluey or too liquid, okay? Consistency should not be too gluey or too thick. Be careful not to overactivate it also, okay? So I'll touch my slime already. Okay, let's set this aside and touch it with your hands. Hold on, I'm gonna remove my ring. There, see? This is a good consistency, but it will get better once we start kneading it. How do you knead slime? Just like what Vera is doing, you squish it and stretch. Squish and stretch, okay? Just squish, but you have to do it fast, okay? Especially for those who are making the slime for the first time. Do not panic if it flows through your fingers, just like this. If it sticks like this, don't panic because you can get a big piece and just take it off really fast, okay? Your hand should be fast when touching the slime. If it's still sticking like that of Arian, you can add more magical liquid directly on the slime, a little bit more, and just mix it, okay? The key is not to panic, okay? And just like what Michaela, Amira, and Rada are doing, they're poking it first before getting it out of the container, okay? If you see that it's not sticking like this, then you can touch it already. Pag dumidikit pa, you can add more magical liquid, okay? Gwen, how's your slime? Did you take it off the rubber gloves? Okay, you can add more magical liquid to that, okay? All right, I'm just going to get all of this from the spoon so that we can maximize our slime. And we can use the same spoon also later for the next color of the slime. How's Adam's slime? I'm curious, our first timer. Okay, I think that needs more activator. More magical liquid, Adam? Is that mommy touching the slime? Don't panic, mommy, ha? And don't worry if you accidentally get your slime on your clothes or on your hair, which we don't like, but if you do, you can easily wash it off with warm soap and water. Okay, so I can see Adam's fingers have slime. What you can do with that is get a big portion of the slime and remove it quickly with the bigger slime. Yan. Try to activate the slime first well, and then use that to remove the part na nakadikit dun sa kamay. Yan. Jenna, that's a nice slime. Is it overactivated, you think? I think that's fine.
Really? Not really.
Okay, that's good. Layla, your slime is nice. You can add a little bit more activator. See what she's doing? She's stretching it and she's swirling it like that. And that looks really nice. Okay, who else here? Let me see.
I think
Trouble?
is having a trouble.
Who is having trouble?
How about Scarlett? Can we check on Scarlett, Teacher Jill?
Scarlett, can you see? It's stuck on your hands? That's fine. Are you with mommy? Mommy, is that you with Scarlett? You can put magical liquid on it. Don't worry, darling. Okay, that's fine. Is it Scarlett's first time to make slime? That's okay. How about the girls, the cousins, Michaela, Amira, and Rida? How are your slimes? Can I see?
Oh, ano gagawin natin?
Can I see your slimes, girls? Arian's slime is nice. And well, Gwen, how's your slime? Yours is formed? Who was that?
Yung sa akin na slime eh. Sa'yo yung green, mamaya.
Adam, is your slime good now? Mommy, yung slime mo.
Oh! Ay, tanggalin ako!
Okay na po yung slime ni Adam? Okay, yan. That's nice, mommy. Good job, mommy. Adam, thanks, mommy, for helping you out with your slime. Nice. Who else? Scarlett. Let's wait for Scarlett to form her slime.
Me. Transfer.
More activator, darling.
Oh, good. Ate Bella, good.
I just added
Transfer down. Transfer. Yes.
Ayan. Troubles, how's your slime? Are you okay there? You're on mute, sweetheart. Is it good now? Troubles?
My mom is trying to touch it.
Your mom is what?
Fixing
Fixing it. You can fix it by simply adding more magical liquid, okay? How about Scarlett? I think the rest are good. Okay, so just continue kneading it. Okay. Are you ready for the next step?
Wow, I think their slimes are forming, Teacher Jill. Wait,
Yes.
Scarlett.
We're just waiting for Scarlett's slime to form. Okay, you can easily get those off, mommy, once the big part of the slime is activated well. Try to add more magical liquid. There you go. And you can add it directly to the hands because it's safe to use. And then mix it with your hands now since your hands have slime already. There you go, Scarlett. Nice. It's starting to form. Don't pull it yet. Just try to squish it together and then add more magical liquid. Okay, the secret to forming slimes and not for it to be too sticky or flowy or gluey on your hands is to activate it well before you touch it. Okay? So there. Okay, Ate Jo, can we proceed to the next step? You think? Okay. So after kneading the slime, we'll put it in our container and set it aside. Okay? So just keep your cameras on and we'll move on to step 4. Okay? All right. We're going to repeat steps 1 to 3, just like what we did for the blue one, for the other colors of the Elmer's glue, until all of our slimes are made. Okay? So get your other color of Elmer's glue, which with the green one, and then let's pour it on the second container. Okay, those of you are still needing your slimes, that's okay. Because we're going to take a little bit of time making the slime so you can still follow, okay? All right, just pour it. Pour all of it. We're going to need 2 colors of the slime for our slime art workshop today. Okay, just squish it. Okay. Do you know that Elmer's glue has a lot of variants, not just the blue and green opaque one? A lot of you said the other variants a while ago being your favorite. And one of the best features is the various colors we can choose from glitter glues to color glues like this one we're using. What's your favorite color? Not just the Elmer's glue, okay? Just in general. Can you type it in the chat box? Your favorite colors? I think some are typing. Pink. Arian loves pink. Jenna likes purple. Who else? Layla likes purple also. Vera likes black. I like black too, Vera. I like black. I like white. I like yellow. And blue also. Okay. There you go. Nice. Red. Scarlett likes red. Oh, just like your name. Do you know your name, Scarlett? Has the same meaning as color red also. Adam likes blue. I like blue too. Okay, we really have different preferences in picking our favorite colors, right? But did you know that all colors are results of mixing colors? 3 main colors as well. Oh, Gwen loves a lot of colors. Pink, purple, blue, white. Good. Okay. Do you know the primary colors? We have 3 primary colors. I'll give you a clue. Those are the colors in our Philippine flag. Let's see if you know.
No.
Can you type
Red, blue,
yellow. Red, blue, and yellow. That's right. Those are our primary colors, okay? So while we're talking about colors, I'm activating my slime already, the second slime. So just like what we did a while ago, 1 spoon at a time and mix, okay? And don't touch it yet until it's activated well. Okay, so going back, the primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Mixing those 3 colors, 2 of those, will give us more colors. Do you know that? Let me fix my camera. Hold on. Okay. Mixing those 3 colors, 2 of those 3 colors will give us secondary colors. Do you know that? Okay. This is not the question and answer portion. I'm just checking if you know, okay? How do you make color purple? Let's see if you know. To make purple, you mix. Somebody's typing. Let's see. This is not the question and answer portion again, okay? Layla and Vera said that's right. We are going to mix red and blue together to make purple. And to make green, we mix blue and yellow. And then to make orange, we mix red and what? That's right, red and yellow. We can also make pink. How do we make pink? What color should you make to make pink? What do you think? If you don't have pink, you can mix in Let's see. I think somebody's typing. We mix what colors? Red and white. That's correct. To make pink. And if we mix slimes also, we can make different colors of slimes, just like what we have. We have blue slime and green slime. If we mix these two together, a portion of it, we can make cyan or blue-green slime. Now that's a tertiary color already. That's amazing, right? From those three primary colors, a lot of new colors can be made by simply mixing them, just like slime. Okay, how are your slimes, kids? Mine is not yet forming, but getting there. So again, put magical liquid 1 spoon at a time in small portions, okay? And touch it when it's activated already. Let me check your slime. Okay. There you go. Nice mixing. Hold your spoons like this. Oh, my slime is starting to form. See? It's trying to separate from the walls of my container. Okay, just mix, mix, mix. We're just on our second part of our workshop, okay? We still have the last part. Okay. There you go. Wow, Layla's slime is almost done. Think you can add a little bit more before you touch it? Also, Jenna is working on her slime really well. Okay, Gwen is starting with her second slime. Okay, just pour out the green color or whatever color that you have there. I think Adam has a different kind of kit with him today. So he's using different colors, but that's fine. How's your slime, Scarlett? Okay, just continue mixing. Okay. This is starting to form. See that? How's your slime, Erin? Good, okay. I think Vera's green slime is almost done. Wow, Troubles. It's nice what you're doing with your blue slime. Where's your green slime, darling? How is it? Is it formed yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Nice one, Scarlett. See? I saw that your hands have slime a while ago, but you were able to activate it well. Good job, Mommy. And the green slime is done. That's fast. Wow. This one is almost done too. Okay, I think I'm ready to knead my slime. Let me see. You can poke it first. Oh, let us see the others. How are the slimes of Michaela, Amira, and Rada? How are your green slime, girls? Nice one, Layla. Okay, more activator for your slime, Amira. Oh, there's a baby in the background. What's the name of the baby boy? Is that a boy? Girl, sorry. It's a bit far. What's her name?
Niela.
Niela. Hi, Niela. He's so cute. Just like my baby boy. Okay, I'm ready to touch my slime. Okay, just one more magical liquid and I'm ready to knead it. Okay, just like what we did earlier, if you think your slimes are well formed, you can now make it better by kneading it with your hands. Take off the ones on the spoon so you can maximize your slime and set the spoon aside. Okay. So you can just poke it first and mix it with your hands before you touch it. Oh, okay. There you go. Adam, how was it making slime for the first time? What? Again.
Very gooey.
Very gooey, but did you like it?
Like it. And this is epic.
It's epic. Wow, that's a nice comment for a first slime maker.
Oh, come on, you need it.
He's enjoying it. That's nice. How about the others? I can see your slimes forming. Erin, that's almost formed. How about who else? Jenna's slime is almost done. Oh, it's formed already. Also Vera's and Layla's. So we're just waiting for whose slime? My slime is formed too. I'm just trying to get all the slimes off the container by using the big part there and removing it. Okay. So this is good for kneading. Again, you need your slimes by squishing it and stretching. Okay, squish and stretch. How is the slime of Michaela? How is it? Oh, si mommy na ata yung umupo doon. There. Amira's playing with the blue slime. How about Rada? Is it fun to touch and play with the slime? How are you liking it so far? Those who are needing it now. It's fun, right?
It's very sticky and gooey, but it's fun at the same time.
Wow, thanks for that, Jenna. I agree with you. It's really fun to touch and play with the slime, even for adults. Okay. All right. I think we're almost done. We're just waiting for Gwen. And Scarlet green slime is formed. Nice green slime you have there, Scarlet. Also, let's have a check. Troubles, are your two slimes ready?
Mom, it's already ready. Look, it's not staying my hand up. It's staying to my hand.
Who's that?
Sorry, it was Scarlet.
Oh, okay. Nice, Scarlet. Troubles has the blue one ready. How about the green one? Can I see?
Not yet. Mommy's fixing it again.
Okay. Thank you, Mommy, for fixing it. So we're waiting for Trouble, second slime, and Gwen, second slime too. Erin, Adam, Scarlett, who else? Vera's, Layla's, Jenna's, and the girls, the cousins. Your slimes are ready? Or are you still working on the green slime? There, okay, almost ready, Rada. Okay, so maybe let's have a couple of minutes before we move on to the third part. After this, it's our third part already. Okay, almost there. So while we're waiting for our other friends, our new friends today, you can just play with the slime. And you cannot see it in my screen. See, I have an invisible slime. Can you see that? Nakikita ba nila yun?
Teacher, is this okay to knead
Who's
now?
that? Who's
I think
talking?
it's Gwen.
It's Gwen. Gwen, what is it?
Is this okay to knead now?
I don't think so. I think you have to add more activators.
Okay, thank you.
A little bit more and then mix. There. So if you're using gloves like Gwen, once you're done mixing it, you can remove the gloves first and knead it with your bare hands. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the magical liquid. You can still use the remaining magical liquid for more slime. More slime's more fun, right? And you can try to play with your slime first. Oh. Okay, we're just waiting for Gwen's second slime. And who else? Troubles? Almost ready? There. How about the cousins? Michaela, Amira, and Rada. Are your two slimes ready? Can you mix it, Rada, so I can see? Oh, there. That's almost ready for kneading. Maybe just 2 more spoons. One at a time, okay? Nice one, Michaela. Your slime is good. Ooh. Okay. I think we can move on to the next part. Can I see Gwen? How's your slime? Okay, almost there. So just continue kneading it and add more magical liquid on your hand if you need. Nice slime, Erin. And Adam also. You're welcome. How about Scarlett? Is it Scarlett's first time to make slime today? Yes? Did I read yes?
Yes, and good thing I have a slime dress.
You have a slime dress. Oh, your shirt. It looks nice
Hey,
on
look,
you.
look my slime dress.
Uh-huh. It's a nice dress. So adorable. How did you find making slime? How was it?
I like making slime. Last morning I'm playing with my slime.
Really? Last morning?
Yeah, I didn't make it. Only I got it.
Oh, but it's more fun making it, right?
Yeah. Whoa! Look how big it is. Whoa! Look how many you can stretch. Whoa! That's how big you can stretch it.
Stretch. I can see
Whoa.
Scarlett having a lot of fun. Wow. Okay. I think we can get our green slime on the container and set it aside with the blue one, okay? So try to just clear your table with only your slime and that there. Okay? Can you put your slimes aside when you're done kneading it? All right. Okay, just set it aside. Because before going to the third part of our art workshop, we will have another round of question and answer game. Are you ready to type in your answers? Okay, put down your slime. Okay, clean your hands. You can use a sanitizer or an alcohol if your hands are not too sensitive or dry. Okay, ready?
Okay, Teacher Jill, I think we need to turn off their cameras first.
Oh, yes. Okay. So now that you're done and I've seen your slimes, can you turn off your cameras first? And put your mics on mute. Okay, we're gonna flash the question once all your cameras are turned off. All right. I think we're ready. Are you ready to type in your answer? Again, if you've won a while ago, we'll give chance to others. Okay, the first winner a while ago was Layla. Okay, so Layla will give a chance to our other new friends today for the second question. And question number 2 is, what do you call the activator we use today that magically transforms glue into slime? Oh, we now have a winner and it's Jenna. That was fast. I saw it in the chat box. Our correct answer is Elmer's Magical Liquid. Congratulations to our second winner, Jenna. Make sure you're listening well throughout the workshop because we have 3 more rounds of question and answer later. So stay alert, okay? Now, I think we're ready to move on to the third and last part of our workshop. This is an exciting part, okay? All right. So for this part, we're going to need our drawing. Get your board. Okay. And your slimes, your 2 colors of the slime. This is going to be amazing. Are you excited to learn how to paint using Elmer slime? Okay, let's start with step 1.
Okay, Teacher Jill, can you turn on your top view again?
Oh, it got turned off. Let us check. Hold on. Turned off. Okay. We'll just turn it on. Get your illustration board with the drawn pattern ready. And of course, our slime. That will be step 1. Let me check my camera, the top view.
Yan, can we zoom it?
Hold on. I think we cannot zoom it yet.
There. There, it's zooming in.
Okay, is that a good view? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. All right, step 1, we got our illustration board with a drawn pattern and we're gonna get ready to paint. Step 2, we are going to tear off pieces of slime and mold the shapes drawn on the surface of the board. Okay? So I'll show you how to do that. So get your blue slime first. We'll work on the blue slime first. So again, we're gonna tear off pieces of slime, just like this. You can knead it with your hands before putting it, and then tear it to mini pieces, just like that. And then we're going to follow. Okay, Gwen is asking, teacher, what if they mix? You will find out later, but don't mix them all first, okay? Try to separate the blue and the green one first. If you mix them, it will be a new color. It's going to be blue-green, okay? So going back, you got a small piece of slime already. Now, we're going to follow the shapes and outlines in filling the spaces. So we'll start with the sea floor. So you can just put it like that. Can you see that? Don't make it too thick, okay? Because it will flow later. And then you can adjust it by pressing it down and squishing it. Follow the outlines that you drew. We're just going to fill the whole space with slime. Okay? See what I did there? Okay. Can you turn on your cameras now so I can see your works? Let's view everyone. Okay. So just fill it with slime. Again, try not to put too thick of your slime because it will flow later on. And just press it down. When slimes are formed, they're really flexible. You can easily move them like that. So there, we're trying to form the seafloor. I'm going to make all these parts blue. Also this one, okay? Try to remember where you put your pebbles because we're going to put a different color for the pebbles later. So you just fill this whole space with blue slime. There you go. And get more blue slime. Are you starting with your painting already? Can I see? Okay, we're starting with the seafloor, ha? Okay, I think Layla started with the pebbles. We're painting with slime. Is this fun and exciting? Is it your first time to paint with slime? Yes. Okay, so just spread it. If you're going to fill a big portion, of course, you can get a big portion of slime too. So let's just put some more portions of slime here. And here as well. If it's too thin, you can put more slimes on top of it. Okay. And spread it. Okay. So, if you like, just like what I will do, I'm going to fill this whole space, this entire space with blue. Because it will be like my seafloor. Okay, so you can do that. Or, if you want, you can just use this part for the seafloor. But for me, I'm going to try to get a big portion of slime and stretch it so I can fill this whole space with blue. Don't worry, if you're going to do this, don't worry that you're covering the pebbles because you can just put pebbles on top of it later, on top of your blue slime later. I'm actually going to use a different color for the pebbles later on, okay? Can you see what I'm doing? You can do this, or you can choose to just put the blue one on the curved lines. It depends on how you like it, okay? So it's because it's your art, your artwork. You're the artist, so just express yourself on what you want for your artwork to be. There. And to spread the slime, you can just easily squish it. If you see bubbles, you can pop the bubbles and then just put more slime on the spaces where the bubbles were popped. Okay, again, try not to put thick slime, too thick slime because they will flow later on. Okay, I'm just going to fill this entire space with blue. This is like the ocean water. This is too thick, so I'm just going to spread it because it will flow later. And then those empty spaces, I can just squish the others so they can flow going there and fill. Okay. So there. We're trying to finish the seafloor. Can I see yours so far? Can you show it on the camera? But careful not to tilt it too much, okay? Okay. How are yours? Wow, those are looking nice. Nice one, Erin. Also Scarlett and Jenna. I think the cousins are about to start theirs. Are you going to work on one? whole board. Don't put the entire slime on the board, okay? Just tear pieces of it. Nice, Erin. Nice one also, Riley. Also, Layla's is looking nice. Can I see yours, Vera? Nice one. Also, Troubles, can I see yours? Wow, nice one. There's a... Oh, so you're choosing to just put it in the curved lines. Am I right? Okay, that's fine. So I'll just fill this one with the thin one. Are there any more thin parts? Let me check mine. Okay, so my seafloor is finished.
Teacher, can we make our own art?
Own art? Of course. You can draw your own art. You can make your own drawing and then paint it with slime later on. You can make a rainbow. You can make a flower. But choose designs or drawings that have big spaces or big shapes so that you can easily fill it with slime. Okay? Who was that? I'm not sure who asked it. Okay. So now that you're working on your seafloor, let me see what we're going to do next. Okay, I'm gonna start working on step 2 pa din. I'm gonna start working on the corals, okay? We'll mix the colors later on. Okay. So for the corals, I'll use green. So again, just tear off small pieces and then fill it there. Oh, hold on. There's a part for the blue one that's not filled. I didn't see that. Okay, nice. Okay, so I'm working on the small corals. So I can just get a small piece of green slime and then stretch it like that. And just spread it with my finger. Just like that. And then get more pieces of slime. So you can put it on the space and just fill it with slime. There you go. Okay. Who's working on the corals already? Arian? Okay. Who else are working on the corals?
Me, teacher.
Troubles, okay. If you're still working on the seafloor, that's fine, huh? You don't need to hurry. Our slime art will take about 2 to 4 days or even 5 days to dry up, okay? So we'll just design it and wait for them to dry. Okay. So there's my first coral. Can you see that? There you go. And then I'm going to work on the big coral. So just get small pieces. I'll work on the base first. This is a good practice for your fine motor skills. When you say fine motor, it's making use of your small finger muscles. And it's a good sensory activity because slime has a good texture. You can explore texture using the slime, at the same time making art with it. That's fun, right? Okay, so if you get slime over, sorry, I'll turn this around, over the drawing, for example, I put this like that, I put it like that. It's over the drawing. I can just easily remove it by rolling it with my hand. Okay. No, wala na sound. Okay. So just continue working with your corals. And then after the coral, we're gonna paint the starfish or the sea star with slime. Okay. Again, don't put slime that's too thick, okay? Just enough. There you go. How are your slime paintings? Can you see them? How's it so far? Nice one, Scarlett. Who else are showing their drawings? Nice, you're almost done, Erin. You're fast.
Teacher.
Yes. Wow, Troubles
wow.
is finished. That was fast. Good job, Troubles and Mommy. How are the others? Jenna, nice. You're on the coral.
How about Adam? Where is your camera, Adam? Can you turn on your camera?
Okay.
Oh, there. Look at that, Teacher Jill.
Can I see Adam? Hold on. I'll look for Adam. Wow. It looks good on gold board. On the golden board that you have there, Adam. Adam is making use of what colors?
Purple and blue.
Okay, because Adam got a different kit, right? But it's still fine. Nice. Adam got the unicorn slime kit. You can use different Elmer's glue for this one.
Naman eh. Ipinagbigyan natin ito, papadry natin.
Okay, do you know that you can also use different variants of Elmer's glue for this? Next time, I'll try making use of Elmer's glow in the dark glue for this one. I wonder how it will look like. I bet it's going to be really nice and amazing. Imagine having a glow in the dark painting, slime painting. I think that's gonna be really nice. Okay. So I'm working on the big coral. And then after that, I'll fill in or I'll paint the star with slime. I'll use green as well. Try to fill the whole space. Cover the outline, okay? Okay. Do you feel relaxed doing this? For me, I find it relaxing. Okay. Almost there. We're just working on the small lines, like the hands of this coral. Okay. Some small pieces left. Can I see how you're doing so far?
Oh, looks like Layla Nadine is done.
Wow, Layla, that was fast. She's done with her.
Erin is
ocean.
also showing hers, Teacher Jill.
Who? Sorry?
It's Erin. Erin is showing
Yes,
hers.
Erin is done. Okay, just wait for the next step, Erin, because we're going to put pebbles later on, okay? And we're going to make use of a different color for the pebbles. Okay, so I'll just finish this sea star fast so that I can show you what to put in the pebbles. Yes, who was that?
Oh, that's Michaela, Amira, and Rada.
Michaela, I'm done.
Can I see? Where are you? Hold on. I'm gonna find your tab. There. Wow. That's a really nice painting you made. Is this Michaela or Amira or Rada?
It's Michaela.
Michaela. Sorry, Michaela. Nice, Michaela. That's a nice painting you made using slime. Okay. Working on the sea star fast so that we can show you how to mix colors and fill in the pebble. Okay. I'll turn this around. Okay. So my sea star is almost done. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Line there. Okay. My sea star is done. Now, can I see? Can I see your work? How are your paintings so far? Some of you are done. Okay. Okay, so while some of you are still working on the corals, how about I'll show you a different step that you can do for the pebbles, okay? All right, we're going to try mixing the two slime colors to create another color. Just like what I said a while ago, you can mix blue, the blue slime and the green slime, and we are going to form blue-green slime or cyan. Okay, let's try, huh? I have here a portion of green slime and blue slime. So try to put it together and mix it. You can mix it by kneading it again. And there you will have a different color. It's not blue, it's not green, but it's blue-green or cyan. And I will be using this for my pebbles. Okay? There, can you see? It's cyan. I'll use this for my pebbles. Pebbles can be round or it can be oval shaped. So just press it down. I'm putting it on top of the blue one, but I won't blend it. I'll just put it on top, okay? It can be big or small. Let's try to make a blue oval pebble. Just like that. Okay. There. And if you run out of blue-green slime, you can get more and mix. Blue slime and green slime together. And mix. Who here tried mixing and creating blue-green slime? Don't mix everything, okay? Can I see? Just a portion of it. Can I see your blue-green slime? Nice, Vera. And then you can put it as pebbles, okay? We're almost done. After the pebbles, we're just going to put the air bubbles. I'll make my air bubbles color blue. Okay. So there, this is blue-green
Teacher Jill,
already.
I think Amira, is that Amira or Rada, did a different shape. That's a hand, I think.
Can I see?
I'm done na po, teacher.
Oh, she made the hand drawing and filled it with green. That's nice. Rada. It's good. See, you can you can make a different drawing and paint it with your slime. Also, Amira made the hand. And what color did you paint it with? What color of the slime? Oh, you're going to paint it with blue slime. That's nice. I'm just filling in the pebbles, okay? And then after this, I'm going to put the bubbles. Are you wondering how they will look like when it's dry? Okay, let's put more pebbles. Let's just finish
teacher,
this.
can we see the Layla's work?
Layla, there. Wow, nice, Layla. You made blue-green pebbles. That's really nice. Okay, so we have the pebbles under. I like my pebbles just under here. And then the last part for me is the blue slime or the pebbles. If you want to make circles, you can just roll them. And then when you put them down, just press it like that. So that's a circle for the bubbles. A really small part for my small bubble there. And then a bigger part for my big bubble. So I can just roll it like that. And there, fill in that space. Then just the rest of the bubbles up there. Then we're finally done. If you're not yet done, that's okay. All right, you can still continue painting your drawing with
Teacher,
slime.
looks like, is this Amira? Is this
Amira, yes, I can see Amira's hand. Painted with blue slime. Nice. Who's not talking? Nice, Amira. That's really a nice. How about Scarlett? Can I see Scarlett? Wow,
Adam
that's
is
nice.
showing his work also, Teacher Jill.
Adam, let me see Adam. Wow, Adam, using slime for the starfish. Nice. And different colors of slime for the air bubbles. See, you can get really... You can get really creative in slime painting. See? There, this is done.
I mix a bit of colors. So
You mix bit of colors.
You mix some colors.
And
ta-da! What color is that?
What did you mix?
That one is purple pink and then mixed pink.
Purple pink, and it became a little bit of a dark pink.
Yes?
Yes, it's nice. Okay, Adam. So while some of you are still working and I'm waiting for you.
I have a bit of glue now. See?
Oh, yeah. Nice. You can do this with your sea stars. You can put spots. Use a different color. And put spots, okay? Only if you like. I'm just doing this because I'm waiting for some of you, okay? Okay. You can even also put lines on your corals only if you want. Again, it's your artwork and you're the artist. So you can decide on how to create your art. Create, build, and learn. That's what we're doing with Elmer's today. Okay, let me just finish the spots on my... Okay, are you almost done? Yes? Okay. All right, looks like a lot of you are done or almost done. Don't worry if you're still working on filling empty spaces. It's okay to take time even after this workshop, all right? You can continue working on it or create a new slime art painting.
Oh,
All
teacher,
right.
I think Gwen is showing her work.
Yes, can I see Gwen? Wow, Gwen, that's really nice. Good job, Gwen. That's a nice artwork. Who else?
How about Vera? Are you done, Vera?
Vera, can I see yours?
Oh,
Not yet. Can I see how it looks like now? Nice, Vera. Okay, so I'm done with mine. Let's just wait for a few to be almost done. So this is my slime painting.
Oh, Scarlett is showing hers.
Scarlett. Wow, nice, Scarlett. That's nice also. How about Erin? Wow, nice. So careful not to tilt it that much. How about Layla? Layla's is almost done too. Also the girls, Michaela, Amira, and Rada. Gwen is finished. Jenna is working on it. But can we see how it looks like so far, Jenna? Okay, that's nice, Jenna. You're just going to put the bubbles? Okay. Adam's artwork is finished. How about Chubble's? Chubble's is finished. That's nice. So, I think almost all of you are done. Again, you can still continue working on it and finishing it. But now for our last step. We are going to allow our slime paintings to dry for around 2 to 5 days, depending on the weather or climate that you have at home. It's summertime, so just be sure to leave your artwork on an open space and on a flat surface. And try not to have anything on top of it, okay? So it will dry really nice. And that's it. Congratulations, everyone. You now have your very own slime art using our favorite Elmer's glue. Yay! Can you clap your hands for yourself? So we all did a good job. Okay, congratulations again, everyone. Let me show you a sample I did 5 days ago. Actually, this was 3 days ago and 5 days ago. And here's the outcome. It's all dried up. Let me show you. This was from 5 days ago. Can you see it?
Wow, can you look at it, kids?
So this is 5 days dry. you will see that it has a very nice texture to it. It's not soft anymore. It's hard and it's dried up. You can hang it in your room or anywhere else. And then this one was the one I made 3 days ago. See? It looks and feels nice. The pebbles are here under there. When your artwork dries up, it will look like this, okay? Look at that texture. It looks really nice. There are bubbles and it's very unique because we used our Elmer slime to paint it. We learned 2 art skills today, making slime and using our slimes in painting. Was that fun? Was it fun? Yes, because I had fun.
Yes.
Oh, yes, thank you for answering me. And for those who chatted, yes, thank you. Okay.
Maganda, oh.
Ang ganda. Wow, Adam. That's a really nice comment. That's very appreciative. Thank you. Okay. Do you have any questions about our workshop and about Elmer's products? If you do, you can send it on the question and answer tab or in the chat box, okay? When you type it in the chat box, if you have any questions or if you have anything to say. Do you want to ask something? Can we store a new slime? Of course. Okay, that's a good question. A new slime like this, you can just cover it and place it in an airtight container or in a microwavable container and cover it well. This slime, you can use it for playing and you can also use it for painting. See, you unlocked a new skill today. It's painting with slime and making slime. So you can store it for a couple of days or weeks. It depends on how you handle it. But my tip for you is to always play with it so that it will have a good consistency, okay? If it gets a little bit too liquidy after some weeks, you can add more magical liquid and reactivate it, okay? So there. Any more questions about the workshop or about Elmer's products? You can type it in our chat box. You're welcome, Scarlett, and the mommy of Scarlett. Okay, just type it there if you have any questions. Again, you can easily buy Elmer's products at the SM Stationery branches or even online. You can just search SM Stationery online or visit their official Lazada and Shopee stores. Okay? We will also post a copy of the PowerPoint of the presentation with a step-by-step guide at the Elmer's Facebook page so you can remake this glue-drawn painting artwork anytime. Okay? So do you have any more questions? You're welcome, Layla. I hope you all had fun because it has been fun. I enjoyed this mini class. And thank you for joining the first ever SM Virtual Art Fest. I hope we can be together sometime when it's already safe. So I can see all of you and we will make more slime. Okay, any more questions?
Look at my hand. My hand have all slime.
Who is that? Is that Scarlett?
Jasmine, it's me, Scarlett.
Can I see you?
Can we see you, Scarlett?
Wow, you have slime on your hands.
She covered her hand with slime.
It's like Hulk's hand.
Yes.
Of hands.
It's nice. You can do a lot of things with your slime. I think Scarlett is enjoying. Nice one, kids. Oh, we have a question. Is the question and answer game done? Not yet. That's a good question. We only had 2 winners so far. A while ago, I told you we will have 5 winners. So you have to stay until the end of this webinar, okay? Don't leave yet, because we are going to have 3 more questions later. Okay, any more questions? Okay, looks like there are no more questions about our workshop or Elmer's product. How about let's keep a memory of this and take a Zoom selfie. Can we take a Zoom picture of everyone with your artworks? Okay. Can you make your artwork visible in your cameras just like this? But don't tilt it too much, okay? Just a little. I have a green screen, so the green slime is getting invisible in my camera.
All right, kids, do not tilt it too much, okay?
Not too much, so your artworks won't slow down and fall, okay? You can just
Scarlett, can you
your
hold
cameras. Okay, I think everybody's ready. We're just waiting for Scarlett. Who else?
And Michaela.
Michaela,
can you hold,
Amira, and Rada.
can you hold on to your artworks?
Can you hold your artworks, girls?
Okay,
And let's
carefully,
take a
Scarlett.
Zoom
Just hold it.
selfie.
Wait. Okay, are you ready, Michaela? Can you show it to the camera? We're gonna have our picture taking.
Can I go to
No,
the...
I already removed my artwork.
Can I go first?
To what?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, sure,
The
sure.
bathroom.
Okay. Bathroom? Okay, let's wait for Michaela, Amira, and Rada, okay? Let's wait for them.
Okay.
It's okay, teacher. They already removed their artwork already. Sorry.
So it's
They're
okay.
playing with the slime. Opo.
Oh, they're playing with the slime. Okay, how about they just join in the picture even without the painting?
Yes, while holding the slime.
Yes, they can show the slime. Where are the girls? Michaela, Amira, and Rada are busy playing with their slime. Adam is ready for the picture. I can see him. Also, Chabos. And and Vera. Gwen is back there. Okay, there's Michaela. Can you show us your slime? Or your slime painting? Okay, I think everyone's here. Erin, where's your paint, your artwork?
Show us to us.
Okay. Are you all ready, Ate Jill?
Okay, are you all ready? Say Elmer's in 1, 2, 3. Elmer. All right, one more. 1, 2, 3. Elmer.
Elmer.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you so much, kids.
Congratulations, everybody. All right. Can you kindly turn off your cameras now? It was nice seeing all your faces and meeting all of you, okay? Just turn off your cameras first. Okay, all cameras are turned off. And there, you now have your own unique art. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Elmer's official social media account so you can be updated about upcoming promos, events, and announcements. And follow me too on Facebook and Instagram. You can search at Teacher Jill on Facebook and at Teacher Jilly on Instagram. You can also share and tag me and Elmer's Philippines of your artworks you want to dry, okay? Thank you so much again for joining the Elmer Slime Art Workshop here at the first ever SM Virtual Art Fest 2021. Don't forget to stay until the end of our webinar. We still have 3 more prizes to give, okay? So don't leave yet. I will just have to say bye, but Ate Jill will be here with you for the question and answer portion. Okay? Thank you all again. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Teacher
Nice meeting
Jill.
all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you
Thank you.
also.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Let's call on Ate Jill.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Yes, Gwen, the question and answer game will be facilitated by Ate Jill, okay? So just stay.
All right. So thank you so much, Teacher Jill. That is a really creative workshop using our slime and our favorite glue. Thank you so much for joining our Elmer Slime Art Workshop here at the SM Virtual Art Fest 2021. And we hope you learned so much and listened well to our workshop, kids. I hope you listened well because we're going to continue our Q&A game. Are you guys ready? Can you chat now? Are you ready? So I can see it. Come on. There, yes. Ready, Layla, Scarlett, and Michaela. Yes, okay. So since we have 2 winners earlier, I have here Ate Sel who will help me to determine the winner, okay? So for the winners earlier, let's give chance to others, okay? Are you ready? So I will repeat the mechanics again. So I will read the questions that will be flashed on the screen. And the first person who will answer it correctly on the Zoom chat box will be acknowledged by the Elmer's team and they will be the winner. Of course, I will move on to the next question once we have a confirmed right answer and once we have a confirmed winner, okay? The winners will also be announced after the webinar at the Elmer's PH and SM Stationery Facebook pages. Yes, we will announce your names as winners. Yay! Then, to make sure that everyone has a fair chance of winning, an attendee can only win one. So, yung mga nanalo na natin kanina, let's give chance to others to win, okay? All right, I think you're ready. So again, we have 5 winners. We have still 3 remaining winners, okay? So good luck, kids. Question number 3. What is the name of our facilitator for today? What is her name again? Do we have a winner, Ate Sel?
Our third winner is Gwen.
All right, congratulations to our third winner. She is Gwen, and for our correct answer, it's Teacher Jill, right? All right, so for our question number 4, what do you call the colors that cannot be created by mixing other colors like the blue colored glue we use? They are the 3 source of all colors. What are those colors?
Our fourth winner is Adam.
Wow! Thank you so much, and sorry. Yay! Congratulations, Adam. The correct answer is primary colors. That's right. You know it. You know this primary colors at a very young age. Okay, so let's move on to our final question. Are you ready? So get your keyboards ready, okay? To type it, type the answer fast. For our last question, what color do you get when you mix blue and green? Can you still remember? Okay, do we have a winner?
Our last winner for today is Erin.
All right, congratulations, Erin. The correct answer is blue, green, or cyan. Very good. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, there's Adam. Oh, hi, Adam. All right. Thank you so much for all of our winners. Oh, hi, Adam. Can we turn off your camera? Just say bye. Say bye. Bye, Adam. He's there. All right. Congratulations to all of our winners. And for the claiming of the prize after this event, please check the announcement to be posted at the Elmer's Facebook page and SM Stationery Facebook page for the list of winners. Number 2, the SM Stationery team will send a private message to all of you winners, okay, to coordinate the delivery of their prizes to the correct addresses. Please acknowledge please acknowledge the message from SM Stationery official Facebook page only, okay? Do not entertain any other accounts other than SM Stationery for your safety, okay? We will not request for any other information except for a valid contact number, name, and address for your prize delivery. The brand reserves the right to change promo mechanics or winners if needed in the observance of safety and our spirit of fairness. So congratulations to all of our winners. Just wait for the email or SM Stationery will contact you, okay? So where can you buy Elmer's products again? You can buy it at SM Stationery branches or online at SM Stationery Online or their official Lazada and Shopee stores. You can also simply scan these QR codes to search for Elmer's products in Shopee and Lazada malls. Okay? And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to Elmer's official Facebook page, Instagram, and YouTube. So on Facebook, simply search Elmer's PH. Don't forget to tag us on your artworks when they are all dried up, okay, kids? And you can also tag us on Instagram. Follow our Instagram as well. And you can also search for Elmer's Philippines YouTube for videos and slime arts and crafting, okay? So stay tuned to our official Facebook page for future webinar or promos or event announcements, okay? And that's the end. I hope everyone enjoyed today's workshop. This is Ate Jill, and once again, thank you so much for joining our Elmer's Slime Art Workshop brought to you by SM Stationery and Elmer's Philippines here at the first ever SM Virtual Art Fest 2021. Stay safe and have a great weekend, kids and parents. Bye!
Bye.
Bye, Ada. Bye.
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 Can we leave now?
Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Teacher, can we leave already?
Yes, baby, you can leave already. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Leave. Ready to leave now?
Leave.
Let's bond. Let's create something together. Let's declare the kitchen table a safe zone for silliness. Let's officially rename the refrigerator the Museum of Us. Let's remember that when you pull all the artwork out of a folder years from now, it won't matter what you created together, just that you did. Always safe, always washable. Elmer's School Glue.